Today we're going to talk for a few minutes about condensation and how it affects our choice in fencing material and barrier material. One thing we've had several customers comment about is they have put in pipe in their line fencing applications for livestock, and they found out that what happens in pipe is condensation or wear that's not visible to the eye, especially upon installation. A lot of times these pipe pieces are possibly coming from oil field applications. There may have been sucker rod introduced into the pipe, and then you've got situations that there could be a very thin wall thickness somewhere down the length of the pipe that is very difficult to detect whenever you're picking it up for the first time and using that used installation. But one of the things that is very important to consider is the fact that condensation is always going to happen inside these pipes. So anywhere we are, the air temperature is going to be changing, and the moisture that's in the air is going to be changing over a short period of time typically, and that is going to always result in some kind of condensation over a week or more in time. So that what happens is you get water, you get sweating that's going to happen in here because this pipe had ambient air in it and around it and is always going to breathe to some degree. Therefore, you're going to have condensation that happens from the moisture that was trapped into the pipe on installation or is around it all the time. So what's going to happen, there's going to be a layer of water that's going to collect in the bottom, and then that's going to corrode the steel, which is going to weaken the pipe. And we've had guys tell us, I put it in a couple of years ago and then something hit it and bang, it broke. I had no idea it was even new when we put it in, but the condensation got it. And that's something to consider when we're talking about permanent line fencing applications for livestock. So we'll do a quick comparison on the W-beam form here of Guardrail. You don't see any place here where the water is going to be able to get trapped and stay for any length of time. So we do know that it's galvanized, heavily galvanized on both sides, and obviously this shape is going to be able to just shed the water off. You can dump gallons on top of it or have a very humid atmosphere around it, and it's still not going to be able to hold that in any place in this shape. So that's why this material has been the choice of highway safety engineers for decades. We're pulling down Guardrail that might have been out there 50 and 60 years, and it's in good shape. Well, we want to be able to take the strength of that Guardrail and durability, especially when it comes to condensation and being able to repel water, and put that to use and to work for you, because whenever you invest in that long-term installation, that permanent installation, you really want it to be permanent. And here is a great example of why this particular shape and this particular material far outlasts many of its other competitors in the market.